Yeah. Ooh. What's going on?
Yo, testing, testing, testing. Yeah. Interestingly, let's look at the next year. So we have kind of typical Knicks, balanced, right? Clarkson with 12 off the bench. Mitchell Robinson with 8. Let's see how many blocks he had. No blocks. It seemed like he had like a good amount of offensive rebounds though. 8 offensive rebounds. It's really big. Brunson with 27. Towns with 15 and 12 and 5 assists. OG with 15, McBride with 17, Bridges with 11. So if you got multiple guys in double figs, typical Knicks style. James, how's it going? You have a favorite team, or um, this just chilling on a Friday. This new Phoenix Suns team is pretty good. Like they're a lot better than people probably expected. Colin Gillespie has been playing pretty darn good. Grayson Allen is a really good player for them. Devin Booker, the highest paid player in the league, has been he's been a really good leader. Um, you have to be you're 7 year old. Are you're 7 years old, or you have a 7 year old? Um, D Book D Book has highest paid player in the league, and he's been a leader. Like I've been super impressed with how he's just really taking control, and you see the 8 assists. You're 7. Wow, that's really cool. And you know how to work a phone and everything. um, D Book, yeah, and they have Mark Williams, they have Malawach as well, so they have those bigs on the inside that can do some damage. Um, but I think the guy that really makes this thing go is Dylan Brooks. If you remember a few years back, Memphis had some issues with the way he was handling things, but everywhere he goes, he seems to be a winner. All right, let's get back to it. So let's go to Nuggets and Hawks next. So Hey, that's really cool. You have hopefully you get, rest up that you being out of school for the weekend. The Hawks, right? They no longer have Trey Young, so they're going through a different movement. But I did feel for a while that how Jalen Johnson goes, this team goes. The thing with Jalen Johnson is, well, I'll say two things. One, you see the growth in the 3-point shooting, right? Two, I think it's important to note that health is the most one of the more important things you want to see with Jalen Johnson, right? He's a guy who has a lot of ability, but you wanna see him healthy. Nikhil is a born scorer. He's been a scorer since his college days. Probably was more of a playmaker in college, but been a scorer. And now he's in a position where he seems to be comfortable, right? Comfortable playing that role. Took 21 shots, right? Dyson Daniels, one of the best shooters in the league, but I like the playmaking there, right? Doing a good job of playmaking. His brother should be coming in this next draft. Uh, Another defender. Peyton Watson playing really well. Um, this is a tough game. Good to see Christian Brown back, but this is a tough win. This will be a tough win for um, this team without Jamal Murray. And so I'll do a little game cast. I said I would do game cast. So let's check out this game cast for a little bit. Um, Went through some of the scores. So so we got Westbrook with 7 and 6 assists, DeMar DeRozan with 22 and 3 assists, Keon Ellis with 5, um, Cardwell with 2. I'm not familiar with Cardwell. Draymond has 8, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. You have Steph with 27 and 8. Steph Curry has just been so consistent throughout, the season, throughout his career. Guy's a legend, right? Guy Santos with the pal. Golden State is up by a decent amount, and this is a game that's very winnable, right? Golden State has had their ups and downs this whole season, but you want to be able to take advantage when a team is kind of having their challenges here, right? So Dylan Cardwell makes the layup. Russell Westbrook assists. Definitely want to give credit to Russell Westbrook. Didn't even have a team to start the season, and he's been playing well, and he's been shooting some of the best three ball of his career. He's about like 35%, and some people may look at that and be like, that's not that great. But Russell Westbrook, has had his ups and downs with the three ball, so good to see him shooting the ball well. Pajimski with the mid range J right there, lefty. Yo, J Pop, what's going on, man? I feel like let me see. Let me go back to this. This is kind of interesting. So OKC, man, it's kind of close right here. I guess part of it though, which makes a massive difference, is you don't have Chet Holmgren, and yeah, they're open to trading Ja. I think it might be yeah, no Shea, no Chet Holmgren, right? So I mean that's gonna make a difference. But so it's actually pretty good that they got that win. I guess they're no longer chasing the record. Um, yeah, Memphis is open to trading Ja. Maybe that's why he's out. I don't know if they're gonna keep him out from now. Um, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're gonna keep Jaren Jackson Jr. Try to develop. Or you were watching the Unrivaled? Was who was playing? Paige Beckers. I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting. Caitlin, yeah, Paige Beckers. Yeah, I imagine Caitlin Clark's not playing. She's probably still resting up, and she probably doesn't need the. She doesn't need it. But you know what I think is super interesting with that is like the one on ones, like those 1v1s um, that they were doing last year. I thought those were pretty cool. Man, I think Asia Wilson is a legend, legend, man. Like, for me, I think Brianna Stewart is one of like the owners or one of the founders of the that league. Um, right? That's what I'm saying. I think Asia Wilson she's got to be in that conversation for like the greatest of all. Like seriously, I mean, she won MVP again last year. She's been multiple time Defensive Player of the Year. Like she's one of the dopest, and she kind of helped build that South Carolina team in college. So like honestly, I think people got to start considering her up there because that the career that she's put up, man, it's been absolutely crazy. I don't know if she's playing in that though, but it's a good point though. It's a good point. I think Paige Beckers did a really good job last year though. I was impressed with her rookie year and the national championship in college. Uh, we got the Clips and Nets. Um, yeah, man. I think Kawhi's been putting in. I don't know. There's a lot more than I feel like Kawhi's used to in the regular season, but I wonder if they're gonna keep this team together. Um, I don't think John Collins is gonna be there after the trade deadline though. Um, James Harden with another classic game. Jordan Miller. Good if they could find some other players. Him, Cam Christie, who's had some ups and downs. I imagine he was hurt. Niederhauser. I mean, he has potential as a good young player. Rook. Oh, really? All right. I know that game's on the docket. Um, Not sure if they're gonna keep Michael Porter. Diego Demon, whenever he shoots the ball well, interesting with those kind of point guards. Um, all right, I gotta get to that Luka game. Um, Zion, I feel like you said like he might be on the move. Trey Murphy's been super consistent. I like what Jeremiah Fears is doing. Really tough rookie. Derek Queen's been really good. Look at his stat line. Look at these rookies, man. 21, 6 assists, 5 boards. Um, Derek Queen with a triple double, 14, 16 boards, 12. Like bro's like a maybe not as athletic, but Sabonis. Uh, Alex Sarr definitely took a step up this year. The numbers a little one rebound. I don't know. I guess the rebounding isn't kind of his exact thing. I don't know exactly how to word that, but yeah, he has some skills. You know, the rebounding could improve a little more as time goes on, as he gets stronger. Maybe Trey Johnson, he can shoot the rock for real. Him and Concanipple are flamethrowers there. Um, yeah, that'd be super interesting because I don't know if he's still hurt or I'm not exactly sure um what his health is looking like. Um I feel like both these teams, Orlando might has not they maybe have not been as good as people expected, but still not terrible. I feel like they've held ship. Banchero's been hurt. Franz Wagner's had his injuries. Still trying to figure out the lineup and stuff. Wait, he's not coming back until next season? Um, Paul George has kind of fit in there. Took 21 shots today. Um, Embiid, 22 points. Maxey with 29. Grimes has been good. Not exactly sure. Like I say this all the time, I'm not exactly sure where they're trying to go. I guess they're trying to develop Anthony Black and trying to get Desmond Bain into his flow. You think so? I feel like he's been a lot better as of late. He's averaging what on the season? 15. I feel like he started out really rough. 18, 23, 8. Yeah, I feel like he's like kind of like their fourth option or whatever. I don't even know exactly what to call his option, but yeah, it's an interesting point. I don't know, and he's had so many injuries too. I'm 41% sure. Yeah, that's not good. That's definitely not good. I feel like if he could stay healthy, hopefully he could like pick it up a little bit, or he could stay consistent if he could stay healthy. Hopefully. Mamu, I think Mamu is a pretty good player. RJ Barrett's been pretty good since he came back. Uh, Boyle's young guy. Quigley's had some nice moments this season. They have a lot of wings. Walter, Grady Dick, Abaji, like a lot of those wings. Not sure exactly what they're gonna do with all of them. Elijah Martin, he's a dog. Um, and Jamal Shed, he's also a dog. Like those guys just like play hard. Um, yeah, he had a nutty year that year. I think he was like first team All NBA. I think he was like what? That might have been the year where he was like top three in defensive play of the year and like top three in like MVP. Yeah, he was crazy. I mean, Paul George is a survivor, man. Like you remember, yeah, Jalen Brown's been a nut. Jalen Brown's been a nut, man. Um, and the thing is, this team is they're winning. Like you know what I mean? Like Anthony Simons, I feel like he's been relatively solid. I don't know what they're thinking about his role. I mean, to come from a guy who was like scoring a lot to coming off the bench and like kind of limiting his role. Um, I feel like he's taking it in stride. Peyton Pritchard and Derek White, they're picking it up a little bit, but yeah, that Olympics injury. Yeah, third in MVP voting. Yeah, I think he was also third in Defensive Player of the Year that year. Like he was nuts. Like Paul George, like especially when he was, man, like when he was on Indiana, like the early years, like when they were going against Miami Heat, I feel like he was just so athletic. And then like after the injury, like he got his athleticism back and he just like started to like understand the game. Yeah, seriously. Seriously. That shot's got to be one of the greatest shots of all time. We got 15. Milwaukee's not terrible though. Kevin Porter, Miles Turner hasn't really like fit in the greatest, but I don't know. Kevin Porter Jr. has been good. AJ Green's been good. Ryan Rollins has been very good. Um, Gary Trent Jr. I feel like I don't know. They kind of changed his role here. And Cole Anthony, I'm not too sure about his role either. It's been a tricky thing, but very balanced scoring today though. Um, oh, I see what you're saying about the off night. Yeah, I see what you're saying about the off night. But maybe he could still get hot in the fourth. But I think this team needs Austin Reeves back though. I think if they could get Austin Reeves, shout out to Vanderbilt though. I feel like he's been pretty good. He's got that three ball working. You got the Blazers, who are not bad. Houston's kind of like, yeah, they're basically a contender. Um, no Shengun today, but yeah, I feel like Aiden. Yeah, I feel like Aiden has been good. I feel like the thing that kind of like hurt Aiden. I feel like if he wasn't the number one pick, I feel like he would have a 67%. That's insane. He's getting a lot of those lobs, I guess. Yeah, I mean he's a good player. Um, I don't know, there's certain things you could say, but he's a good player. I feel like he does a lot of the little things really well. Um, it's just he was a top pick, so I guess people expect him to get you 25 a night, and he probably is capable of doing that in the right situation. Uh, Kamara, tough player, clinging. See how many blocks he has. One block. Shaden Sharp, freak athlete right there. Good to see Hanson playing. Good to see him playing. I'm sure every game he goes to, he's like a fan favorite. Mainly touch shots in the paint. Yeah, I feel you. Get those easy ones. Just roll into the rim. Jackson hit. Yeah, Jackson Hayes is a crazy athlete. That dude is a crazy athlete. Um, yeah, I am mad at that take. Best lob threat in the league. Jackson Hayes is Shaden Sharp. Yeah, I like what Caleb Love is doing, man. That dude is never shy to shoot the ball. Um, I know he's gonna keep shooting the ball, but look at his numbers. He's been playing well. 15 points a game in his last 10. You know, 2.8 assists was not that bad considering he's not. He wants to score that thing. The man, this is kind of surprising to see this team getting smacked. Because they have Levine, Westbrook, and DeRozan, and they're still not. They probably need another like. I mean, they have one right here who's probably a rim protector, but they probably need another rim protector. Maybe Sarge could kind of be that guy, but yeah, Steph just doing Steph things. Jimmy Butler doing what he does. Draymond Green having a solid game with 8 assists and 11 points. He's swapping the three ball, the clicky. Um, like if D'Anthony Melton and Pajimski are playing this well, and three and the second, all these guys, I feel like they're definitely gonna win. Slovenian citizenship, play for them in the Olympics. That actually wouldn't be bad. I don't know if Slovenia is as good as they were because I feel like they had Dragic's brother, um, Zoran. I don't know if he's still playing, but like if they had those three and if they had him, those two, and added Jackson Hayes, that could be pretty nice actually. Yeah, he's kind of picking it up. Like even on a bad night, because I feel like he does so many things, he still would be pretty good. The Lakers aren't out of this one though, for real. Yeah, with Goron, yeah, yeah. Seriously, with Goron, Zoran, that whole thing was. I mean, for a country like that to have like players like that, yeah, that was definitely a prime time for them out there. But honestly, I feel like the world is pretty good right now. Like, um, Greece is not bad. Greece is not bad, but um, Serbia was also not. Serbia wasn't too bad in the Olympics either. That was. I feel like, yeah, just let Giannis work. Yeah, their team is not that bad though, because I feel like a lot of those guys, because like Nick Calathis and like that team. I forgot the other guy. Played at a school in Texas, but like I feel like those guys play for Panathinaikos, and like that Panathinaikos is pretty darn good. Um, uh, but France, I feel like France is like legit. I feel like France is legit, and I feel like Canada is like really tough. Canada is really tough. Um, I feel like what hurt Canada was honestly was Jamal Murray. Like if Jamal Murray was like healthy, like he's playing well this year. Like I think he should get his first All-Star game. But like if he was healthy in that Olympic run, I feel like they would have done better. But he was just not right. Like he wasn't playing like Jamal Murray is capable of playing. Germany, yeah, Germany. You got a good point with Germany though. With Schroeder. Schroeder always got those guys like in contention. Um, I feel like back in the day, like Argentina with like Ginobili and those guys used to be really good. And I feel like Spain used to be really good, like with the Gasol brothers, um, Rudy Fernandez. His career didn't go so great though. Yeah, the Wagner brothers. Good point. The Wagner brothers. That is a great point. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like Franz Wagner. He started out the season pretty well. Um, I feel like he was on pace for All Star, but just the injuries. His brother's been out for a while though. Hopefully he could come back. He's been out for a while. He's been out since like mid last season or something like that. Nah, that's a good call though. The Schroeder and the Wagner brothers. Yeah, too many injuries. Too many injuries, and the team is just a little. I'm still like I always say. I'm not sure what's going on there. You know what I mean? Are they just trying to like make it more well rounded? Like they're not even going to Paolo Banchero the way that they used to. It's just like I don't know. Different people have different takes on them, but I honestly don't have a clear feel for what's going on there. You know, but it seems like there's been an emphasis to try to uh, utilize to utilize Bane more, and then also to help develop Anthony Black. Yeah, stuck. Yeah, yeah. It's a tricky thing. It's a tricky thing. Like, I guess when you're, yeah, that's a weird one, honestly, because I'm not exactly sure. Because like I think if you want to be bad, like, and this is not a shot, but if they want to like play the role like a Charlotte or a Brooklyn and then just get a really good draft pick, that's cool. But if not, like it's better to try to make deep playoff runs at least. So I mean, so you have something to build off of. But like if you're just mediocre all the time, like you're not going to get a high draft pick, and then you're not building a foundation. So it's just I don't know. It's a tricky one because I feel like a lot of people thought they would be better this year. Oh, there you go. Look, the numbers climbing up. What'd you say? 25. Wait, let me go back. 25, 12, and 8. I mean, that's definitely possible. Because what is it? It's the third quarter. So it might even end up being like 30. Yeah, I mean, that could definitely turn around. Giannis is like credit to Giannis though. He's not been forcing it. He's been like he's been allowing his teammates to have opportunities. Kings are getting slapped. I think another reason Trey Young, yeah, yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Like you get like a nice little draft pick and then maybe like next year you kind of like focus in on seeing what you could build. I mean, if you can get a top 3 draft pick in this draft, I think it's worth it to be honest with you. I think it's worth it. Yeah, Giannis has been Yeah, if they can get him, yeah, him, Darren Peterson. Like this is a crazy draft, man. This is a crazy draft. Um, I just feel like there's so many good players in this draft. Um, yeah, I'm probably do a video on the draft. I've seen AJ a few times live. I think he's the best player in the draft. For me, I think he's definitely the best player in the draft. But different people have different opinions. Um, I've seen him maybe 3 times. I think he's just good. He's fluid and he's a tough shot maker, man. That guy is he's an NBA tough shot maker at this point. The three could probably get better, but I don't know. I believe in what he does. I think Cam Boozer just he does the little things and he's just super consistent. Um, yeah. Let me see. This I guess we finish up this game and then call it after this. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm playing a team game. Like I feel like he's not just out there hot dogging it. I think he's trying to play like real basketball. Um, yeah, I'm probably have to get into doing college ball here soon. I just haven't been able. I just haven't yet. Yeah, this is a good game. This is a good game. I think these two teams are decent. Like I think Portland should get some credit. This team is not bad. Um, Not sure if Dame will come back this year. Probably shouldn't force it. Probably should come back next year. If he could come back and be regular Dame, I mean, you put him and Denny together, and honestly, yeah, even without Shengun, they've been pretty good. You know, Dame, Denny, Shaden Sharp, um, Kamara's tough, but for me, Grant, um, Alvin Thompson with the dunk. For me, Jerry and Grant, man, like this guy's getting you almost 20 a night every season. He's literally at 20 a night. Like him, Shaden Sharp, and Denny Advia are all getting 20 a night. Like nobody gives him that Jerry Grant that much credit, but guy's a player, man. He's been a player for a while. Um, yeah, I love what Reed Shepard. Yeah, you remember Jeremy Grant with the Pistons, right? Like the guy was consistent, man. Guy's been consistent. Like he's probably averaged like 20 points a game 4 or 5 times in his career. Just hasn't gotten that kind of respect. Probably because a lot of teams he's been on have been losing teams though, and I understand that. Uh, yeah, Bogdanovich, man. I feel like he's kind of underrated. I feel like a lot of times when people go to the Knicks, like if it don't go well for you, it just goes bad for you, and it's kind of sad because he was good. And the same thing with yeah, it was like his body just broke down, right? Who's that other guy who played with the Knicks? Hold on. Knicks 20 2018. roster. I imagine it would be 2018 time. Nah. All right, that's a little too far. 2020, 2020? We'll go 2020 roster. Frank Ntilikina, no. Austin Rivers, I don't remember him being on the next. 2020, 2019 roster? He was like, he was from France. Like he was like North African. Let me go 2022. Evan Fournier. Yeah, there we go. That's another guy. Evan Fournier. Yeah. Yeah, seriously, after averaging 20, right? Um, Bill Kennedy? No. What happened to Bill Kennedy? Who's who's Bill Kennedy? Oh man. Oh, I gotta look that up. I didn't even know about that. Wow, that's crazy. It was just like a freak injury, I guess. Oh, that's terrible, man. I feel like those refs are always in like good shape. They're always well conditioned. Oh man, that sucks. Prayers for him. Like he'll come back and hopefully maybe like next year he'll come back and be able to be the same. Sissoko with the dunk. Um, Evan Fournier's last name. Yes, I remember Franklin Ntilikina. Yeah, yeah. There's another guy with France. So they had a lot of good players. France did. Um, Ntilikina was like he was a really good defender. Like he was a really like smart defender. I feel like the offense never like got there. I guess in the way that people wanted because he was such a high pick. But he was like a smart defender, probably like a nice person. He just toughed it out. Yeah, that probably would hurt though. Consider how strong he is. That's a yeah. That sucks, man. Cam Reddish. Yeah, I mean, I was always nervous about Cam Reddish though. Uh, he put Reed Shepard put somebody on the line. See who hit that free throw. Um, Portland up 5. Unless something crazy happens, they might slice this one here. Oh, Kamara. Yeah, Cam Reddish, man. Man, that's a toughie, man. Like, cause he had all the ability. Like the ability was there. It's just, man. Yeah, I was always nervous about Cam Reddish because his temperament, like, it looked a little too relaxed, and maybe that could be taken as a thing where he's not really trying. But yeah, I just don't know if he figured out like a particular role. Like what is like the one thing Cam Reddish is gonna bring to the team? To me, if you're not really getting minutes and you got length like that as a wing, Like I feel like people felt like he had defensive potential. If he could have like really honed in on that end and became like a good catch and shoot guy, I think he could have eventually found a role. Even though he probably wanted to be a guy who like really wanted the ball in his hands. The one game against Milwaukee, he went off. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I remember mom he was saying that. I feel like that was a cool year though. I feel like that was a cool year. Like that was like the talk of college basketball. Like when they got the three best players in high school and Zion was like this massive sensation. I mean, yeah, it sucks. I don't know. I don't know what happened, man. Oof. I that would have been crazy. Like that stat line would have been crazy because he was already so dominant by the time he was like 18, 17 years old. He was already so good. I feel like depending on the school, you know, I say 24 points a game, 23, 24 points a game, 7 assists, like good 7 rebounds. 30, 12, and 10. I don't know, man. It's a short. It's a little short though. Like there's only 40 minutes. So with the shorter like yeah, with the shorter amount of minutes, I don't know. He would definitely would have put up a lot of numbers. Both of them would have put up a lot of numbers. They definitely would have put up a lot of numbers. Um, I feel like to guard those guys, like I feel like you would really just wanted to crowd the paint and just really force them to shoot some long shots, and they would have hit some. Definitely would have hit some, but if those guys were getting to the rim, just drawing fouls all day long. 35 a night. Yeah, 35 that's rough. That's rough. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I don't think I've seen a guy average 35 in my lifetime, but it's possible. I mean, he is pretty darn good. Yeah, I mean the guy is strong, man. The guy is strong. I feel like he's got good touch. He's probably gonna end up with a nice stat line this game, though. Oh, Kevin Durant with the turnover, and they end the game. Uh, look at the stats real fast. Um, KD with efficient 30, 12 boards, 4 assists. Jabari Smith shot the ball a lot, but I don't know. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I mean he was aggressive. He was definitely aggressive, which is cool. Alvin Thompson's kind of his usual self. He's averaging what 19 a game this year, or something decent. 18 a game. Reed Shepard. Three guys had almost 20 shots. Uh, yeah, Caleb Love played well. Sissoko played well. Shaden Sharp. He's been playing well all season. Denny's been playing well all season, and Kamara. I feel like he's a tough guy. I don't know if he's normally shooting the three ball that well, but yeah, not that well. But If that develops, look out. Yeah, seriously, right? Oh, you feel like that's taking a little bit of out of his like athleticism? What? Like you felt like he was cool to speed? Do you ever go on Speed's lives? Do you ever go on his lives? He was like, "Yeah, get away from me." He was like, because he missed that layup or something. He's like, "Nah, I can't do this." Right? But Speed's definitely not a basketball kind of guy. Oh, Flight reacts. Got you. Flight reacts. Yeah, yeah. He's a character. I feel like he's good. He's good at what he does. Yeah, Kate. Yeah, he's definitely one of those. Oh man, this game is kind of close, but he's definitely one of those guys that keeps it real, especially nowadays. Like the style of athletes now. Mr. Sensitive. Yeah, I feel like a lot of these guys are sensitive. I think it's social media, man. I feel like social media. There's just so many things just being said, and guys just get a little. Yeah, I imagine Speed has a crazy amount of social media of IG followers. I mean, that guy is. I feel like he's one of the greatest. Like him, Kai Cenat. Um, what's the other guy? Forgetting his name right now. Even Duke Dennis, I feel like he's pretty good at this streaming game. I imagine wait till like under 5, and then just let him go for the rest of the game. But Flight's your favorite big YouTuber? Yeah. No, no. I respect that. I feel like Duke Dennis could actually play. I feel like I've seen him play, and he's legit. He's probably the best ball player of a lot of these like internet people. Well, at least streamers. There's other like internet ballers who are really good, but I'll say streamers. Yeah, he can hoop. Yeah, they usually get him at the 8 9 minute mark. Hmm. Yeah, I wonder. Maybe he's not feeling right. Oh, Mendoza. Oh my gosh. But if Anthony Davis has to get surgery, then that's why is this? If he has to get surgery, Mm, yeah, my phone's acting up. Uh, um, as far as YouTube hoopers, you said, yeah, I think Devontae Freak is really good as a YouTube hooper. Um, Rob Cologne, yeah, I think he's really good as a YouTube hooper as well. Um, I like Jay Lou as a YouTube hooper as well. I think he's really good. I don't know what's up with my phone right now though. It's kind of like bugging.